Okay, today I want to show you how I take a old storm Rattlin Chug bug, one of the all-time classic kind of poppers, chugger type bass baits, modify it and make it what I consider my #1 go-to topwater bass bait. Like I said, the ones that I typically use, they're hard to find these days. These are the old original storm Rattlin Chug bugs. They still make these, but the ones that for my money, the old ones that were made before Storm was purchased by the same company that owns Rapala. These are the ones that I really like. First of all, I really like the rattle to them. It's just got a really nice kind of a low thumping rattle to it. But right out of the box, even though these will catch fish, they've got this tinsely trailing treble hook. I don't know. I just really don't like that. Never have. It's flashy, but it might add a little bit of flash to the presentation, but there's really no action to it. So the first thing I do is I replace that with a nice feathered treble hook. Now I use the Mustad feathered trebles. A lot of companies make feathered trebles, or you can tie your own. But with the feathers, it just gets so much better action. This has got a little bit of flashaboo to it, so it still has some of the flash, but the attraction of that's so much better in the water. The next thing I do is I replace the belly hook with a red Mustad triple grip hook, and because these are a fine wire treble, you get good penetration, but I can also put like a one size larger hook on there and not add too much weight to the front of this bait. But then when it comes to adding weight, the one thing I do is I add some weight to the tail of the hook. Now what I use there are the Storm suspend strips. Just use one strip of the lead tape and put down the back in there. What that does is it makes the bait sit tail down in the water, and I like that because then when I pop the lure, it gives a little more aggressive popping action to it. Plus, with that tail down, I'm able to walk the dog with this bait more so than right out of the package. So you combine the walk the dog type action to it along with the popping, it's a deadly bait for bass. So there it is. That's my modified Rattlin Chug bug, my go-to topwater bass bait.